So we are going to create a digital business card using Canva using QR codes. So instead of using social media links and icons, we're going to use QR codes. To get started, we're going to go to create a design in your Canva account and make sure you choose the phone wallpaper as a dimension. That's around 1080 1920 pixels, and then from there you can go ahead and name the file. And the same way that I created this is you can basically create it the way you want it, but what I did is I went to elements and I made sure that I select the element that I want and change it to my brand colors. And then from there I change the opacity, and then it's going to be the background of that round photo frame that we have right there. So we're going to go to elements and search for frames. So for this tutorial, we're just going to use a different frame from the one I've used before, but you can basically do and select any frame that you want. We're just going to scroll through right here and select this one. And of course, since it's a frame, it means that we're going to put a photo on it, right? So I am going to be putting a photo. I'm going to choose from one of my brand photos right here. And let's see what we want and what I like. All right, so maybe that one. Okay, and make it a little bigger and adjust it so that it doesn't look off. Make sure it looks okay. And then from there I did a name and kind of like a tagline or a title of what I do. So that is what we're going to do as well. You can put anything. It could be the services that you offer, anything that could help you promote your services. So I'm just going to put in my name right here. From there, we are going to make sure that it's a little bit bigger so that it can be seen right and it can be seen good. And then just going to adjust it a bit. And then we are going to create that tagline. We're going to do like maybe, put something as a tagline right here. So, and then we're going to make it a little bigger and maybe center it a bit. What I did was I adjusted the line height so that it doesn't look too much of a space between two lines of the text. And then I made sure that I center it. From there, we are now going to create the QR codes, right? After we put that, this little division right here, make it 2 columns. And then of course I want to put a logo at the bottom of the card. So that's the logo that I have. Then we'll go straight to creating the QR codes. So to be able to do that is we're gonna scroll on more and go to QR code. And then to be able to generate a QR code, you need to enter your URL. So let's say your Facebook page URL, your Instagram URL, your website URL. It could be the scheduling link that you're using. If you have a scheduling link, you can use that as well. So let's just say for this one, we're going to use my Facebook page URL. After I enter the complete URL in that URL space right there, it will generate the code. And then from there, you can adjust the size of the QR code itself. I mean, you can even change the colors, but it's going to look funky, really, like changing the colors of the QR codes, unless it looks good. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to change it, but I'm just going to show you how to generate this ones and how you can apply it to your own digital business cards. And of course, this digital business cards, you can send them as a PNG, and it's easier just in case you forgot to bring your paper or the physical business cards. It's easier that way. So we are gonna put a button. Maybe with this one, let's just do a rectangle, and maybe put a book now or call now, or whichever call to action that you want to put in there. You can even put, like, say 50% off, book a call right here, or anything that you are currently promoting. With this one, let's just say book a call or schedule a call or something. Make it a little bigger right here. So I mean, you could adjust it just like you always do when you're inside Canva, right? Yeah, like you can totally customize and do the design whichever way you want. And then from there, once everything looks good, then what you need to do is just make sure everything is in the right place. And of course, we're going to label this QR code. So with the previous QR code that I've created, the sample that I just showed is I did label it with the social media platform that corresponds to the QR code. I'm sorry about that. So let's just say we'll put here either Instagram or Facebook. So we are gonna put it there, and just to make it a little bigger so that you guys can see it. So Facebook, and then adjust it in center. There we can duplicate it and use the same, for the Instagram. Oops. And that should be it. Once you've examined everything and everything looks good to you, you can download it as a PNG to your computer, and then maybe save it on Dropbox or OneDrive or Google Drive, and then download it to your phone, and then you can send it, you can email it, you can airdrop it, you can iMessage it, you can send it over Messenger, and they will be able to scan that code. So and just for the sake of tutorial, for example, let's just say that this is already the PNG that we have downloaded, right? So let's say this is the phone. So what you can do is put your camera, focus it to the QR code, and once you have focused it, it will give you the prompt of opening a link that is embedded on that particular QR code. And once you click on that link, it will take you to, for example, your social media pages and your website or your scheduling link. So I hope you guys find this helpful, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And don't forget to follow me and subscribe so that you'll get notifications each time I'll send or I'll upload new videos.